Hey guys, Josh with Live Love Music here. I have Dino with me from Ampeg. He's going to be showing us the Heritage B-15. How you doing, Dino?
Good, Josh. How you doing?
Wonderful. What's going on here?
Well, for 2011, we've expanded our Heritage line to include the all-new Heritage B-15. This is a culmination of two of the most revered eras of B-15s in the history of the B-15, the 1964 B-15 NC and the 1966 B-15 NF. Both of those units are implemented in this one unit. One thing to point out on this guy that we haven't done in a long time is this B-15 is all hand-wired, point-to-point, built right here in the USA by famed amp builder George Metropolis from Metro Amps. We're doing a very limited production run. We're only doing 50 units. Each unit is badged and numbered on the head and the cabinet.
Definitely a collector's then.
It is definitely a collector's item, yeah, absolutely. Give you a little background on the feature set of the amp.
Yeah, please.
Channel 1 is based on the 1964 B-15 NC, and that's the channel that everybody's heard in countless Motown recordings. That's kind of like what I refer to as the Motown channel. Channel 2 is based on the 1966 B-15 NF, and that's pretty much any recording you've heard, any pop or rock recording, all the Wrecking Crew stuff. You know, those were all done on those old B-15s too. So you kind of have the best of both worlds there. You're essentially buying two pieces of Ampeg history when you buy into this
together,
amp.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully not smash too much.
No, no, we don't like smashing. We like smoothness.
Right.
So, and the other cool thing that we're doing is there's a bias switch on the front of this that allows you to switch between 1966 fixed bias, which puts the amp at 30 watts, and 1964 cathode bias, which puts the amp at 25 watts. And you can switch between any one of those two biasing methodologies, regardless of what channel you're in.
Very cool.
So it's a great cabinet, double-baffle design, just like the legendary Ampegs. We did a lot of research and seeing what those double-baffle designs were like. So we wanted to replicate that. And of course, the original inventor, Jess Oliver, who was here this weekend, he was very instrumental in pointing us in the right direction on what needed to be done.
Right.
So this actually earned his blessings. So we're very proud of that.
Very cool. Well, let's take a listen.
Sure. Channel that I'm playing through.
Right.
Nice and tubby sounding. If I switch over to the 66, you'll notice it gets a little more defined, a little more punchier. So that's kind of like the channel that all those classic rock tunes were recorded on, very punchy and in your face type. So, and I know that's sacrilege, slapping on an old B-15, and I'm sure there's plenty of you guys are going to say, what is he doing slapping on that? But, you know, there's always somebody out there that's going to want to hear that as well.
Absolutely. It's going to be done anyway eventually.
Absolutely. Yep.
Very
So I hope everybody enjoys this as much as we do.
Great, Dino. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
All right.
Yeah.